Hey, what is up, you guys? FilmFan0599 here again. And welcome back to the Universe of the BlueTubers. And today on Universe of the BlueTubers, I'm going to be reviewing 9 Inch Nails Add Violence. 9 Inch Nails Add Violence is a 2017 released EP, and this is a part of I guess you could say, a trilogy of EPs. Last year, literally late last year, we had, the first of these trilogies of EPs with the Not the Actual Events, which I thought was great. I thought that was a fantastic EP. I really enjoyed that a lot. I came back to it a lot. I thought it was so great, especially songs like The Idea of You or Dear World, especially. Man, some great tunes off of that EP, and I've been going back to it a lot, and I thought that was really great. So the fact that, because Trent Reznor did say they did have two more projects to have in 2017. I guess this is what he was talking about, and this is one of the two, Add Violence. So I was very excited, obviously, because of the reason 9 Inch Nails is literally in my top 3 favorite bands of all time. I think they're an absolutely incredible band with, their instrumentation, their lyrics, Trent Reznor as a vocalist, just everything about 9 Inch Nails is incredible. So obviously, I was very excited going into this EP. I couldn't wait to see what Trent Reznor and the gang were going to do with this EP. And I will say, it is a very solid EP. I did enjoy Add Violence. I think Add Violence is very good. I don't necessarily love it as much as, say, Not the Actual Events. I think the Not the Actual Events is a bit better, and I like that more. But Add Violence is really good. It focuses more on the instrumentation side of 9 Inch Nails. Say, something like The Slip, or, like The Slip, for example. This focuses more on that, really. The more instrumentational side of 9 Inch Nails. And that's what really focuses on more on this EP. So let's get to what I liked about Add Violence. First being, the production is really great. It's really good on this EP, really the production and the instrumentation to these songs are really fantastic, especially songs with, Less Than, This Isn't the Place, or, The Background World. Those especially, those tracks especially have great instrumentation to it. Trent Reznor sounds absolutely fantastic with his vocals on this, EP. He does a great job with his vocals. Trent Reznor is one of my all-time favorite vocalists. He's very high on my list. He's great. The dude brings so much passion and so much emotion to his vocals, and so much anger to his vocals as well. The dude is just a fantastic vocalist. He's one of the best of all time. I'm dead serious. The dude knows how to bring emotion to, knows how to bring that presence to his vocal work. And it definitely shows on this EP. It really does, and he does a very great job. Agus Ross does a great job, too, on this EP, who is now an official member of 9 Inch Nails. If you don't know, Trent Reznor and Agus Ross, they do some film scores and whatever. They did, The Social Network, Gone Girl, most recently Patriots Day. So, they do the scores for all, they do scores and everything, and now he's an official member of 9 Inch Nails, which is good. And, he does a really great job as well. So, yeah, they both do a very great job on this EP, and the production sounds great. The instrumentation, the lyrics to a lot of the songs are really great, too. So, yeah, speaking of the songs themselves, let's get into the songs themselves. First being Less Than, the first single released off of this. And, I actually didn't listen to any of the singles, the 2 singles that were released before the EP's released, because I was like, I want to be surprised going into it. And I'm kind of glad I did, because when I listened to this for the first time along with the rest of the EP, man, I loved it. This is by far definitely the standout track out of anything on this EP. I love Less Than. Less Than, definitely, I've been coming back to it more and more and more. It's definitely by far the best song off this EP, in my opinion. I love this song a lot. It's so great. The instrumentation to it is so fantastic. It's so great. The synthesizers are great. Just a lot of the instrumentation to that song is fantastic. The lyrics are great. My favorite lyric in the entire song is "Shut Up, Silence, Add a Little Violence." It just makes a reference to the title of the EP, and it's just so great. And it's a fantastic song. It's definitely by far the song that I've come back to the most out of anything on this EP. And Trent Reznor sounds fantastic. Like, I love his vocals, especially when you get to the chorus. Like when you get to the chorus and the instrumentation really goes really heavy on that. And he sounds just great. Like, I love the chorus too as well. So, yeah, Less Than, really fantastic. And the other single that was released was This Isn't the Place. And this is a very interesting song. It really is. It's a very, very interesting song, This Isn't the Place. Like, I really do think this is quite the song. You know, really the instrumentation to it is really beautiful. Like, the piano is very effective, effectable, I guess that's how you say it, in this song. Like, just, it's so great. Like, it really adds a lot of emotion to me. It really does. Like, the instrumentation, like, for almost 2.5 minutes, like, the vocals don't even come in until, like, 2.5 minutes into the song. And just, you hear that beautiful instrumentation with the song. It's just so great. And, you know, the emotion that Trent Reznor brings to that song with his vocals are really great, too. It's just, it's so great. Like, that's kind of a song that took me off guard a little bit, but in a good way. Like, it's so, so great. Like, you know, just hearing kind of a little bit more, much slower build. Like, it really is. And you just hear kind of Trent Reznor kind of speaking somewhat quietly. And it's just so great. Like, it's so beautiful and so wonderful. It really is. I love This Isn't the Place. It's definitely a great, great track. I'm so glad they went with Less Than and This Isn't the Place as the two singles, because, man, these are great. Especially especially Less Than, like, but This Isn't the Place is really, really great. I really love this song a lot. I've been coming back to this song a lot too, so yeah. And the last song I want to talk about is The Background World. The Background World is a very, very, very interesting. Definitely is, because when I read the track listing for this and I saw that this was almost 12 minutes long, I was like, okay, what the hell are they trying to do with this? And, you know, because the song is so long, and I was just like, okay, I'm very interested to see where they can take with this song. And it is very interesting, because the first 4 minutes of the song, really, you know, what really I guess the song is about is, like, he can't wake up from the world. I guess you could say he can't wake up. He can't, like, wake up because the world around him is just so awful and so dreadful, I guess. And he just can't wake up. And it's so great. Like, I just love that a lot. And, you know, for the first 4 minutes, it really is just, like, him, you know, singing and the instrumentation going along with it. And Trent Reznor's vocals do sound great on this song as well. And then after the first 4 minutes and the rest of the 7 minute and, you know, the 7 minutes remaining of the song, what it does, it keeps on repeating the same beat over and over again. And it's like this heavy guitar and like synthesizer, and it's like repeating over and over again. Like, it'll play and it'll repeat. It'll play, then repeat. For like the last 7 minutes of the song, it will just keep on repeating and repeating and repeating. And now that can get annoying, but each time it kept repeating, it kept on getting more distraught and much more staticky. Like, it was like, you know, the world has just blown up. Like, it's just destroyed. That's how I kind of look at it. Like, you know, it's called The Background World, so I'm kind of like, okay, each time, like, the world is kind of slowly dying out in the song with the beat, and it's great. Like, I could get some people's criticisms, like, you know, ARTV said he couldn't really make it through the song all that much because it keeps on just repeating the same beat, but it didn't bother me. It actually really worked with the song because of what it was trying to build upon. It actually really worked, you know, like, it just keeps on repeating the same beat over and over again, but it just keeps on getting more distraught and more distraught as it keeps on going along, and just when you get to the end of the song, it's just like, it's just static. That's all it is towards the end of the song. Like, it's so great. Like, I really love how it ends this EP. You know, like, the world is gone now. Like, that's how I kind of look at it. Like, once that EP is, like, that's how the EP ends, with the world just ending. Because, you know, the world is slowly dying out each time the beat keeps on getting more distraught and more staticky. So, yeah. Now, the only song I didn't really care for on this EP was Not Anymore. Like, it's much more angrier, and the instrumentation is a lot more angrier to the song as well, but the instrumentation was just kind of okay. Trent Reznor's vocals weren't that great on the song, to be honest with you. Like, the instrumentation and the vocals didn't really mix well with me, and plus the song really ends abruptly, like, really bad. Like, you feel like there's supposed to be more to the song, and it just ends. Like, it just ends. Like, it just, like, abruptly ends. That really just kind of turned me off about the song, and the song is alright. It's definitely by far the weakest song off of this EP. But overall, I really enjoyed Add Violence. Add Violence is a very solid EP from 9 Inch Nails. I quite liked it a lot. It's definitely very good. In my opinion, I think I prefer not the actual events just a little bit, but this still is solid, and I'm very interested to see what they would do with the third entry in this EP trilogy. So, yeah. So it's time for my official rating on 9 Inch Nails' Add Violence, and my official rating on 9 Inch Nails' Add Violence is a solid 3.5 out of 5. I quite enjoyed it a lot. It's definitely a solid EP. I really enjoyed it. Definitely, 9 Inch Nails did a very solid job with this. I quite enjoyed it. So yeah, definitely a very good EP with some nice instrumentation, great vocals, and yeah, really liked it a lot. Definitely deserves a 3.5 out of 5. So, if you have listened to 9 Inch Nails' Add Violence, what did you think of it? Leave in the comment section below. I'm FilmFan0599, and we will see you all later. Peace.